It's just a matter of he just doesn't feel comfortable with it.
Javi lays into this one, deep left. Arozarena watches it hit the wall and ring back in. 2 runs are home. The Tigers have batted around in the first inning, and though the roof is
on the changeup, and his mix just kept developing.
Robert runs. Dingler's throw to second. Got him! Oh, what a stretch by Javi Baez! That was nasty. 3-2. Up the middle to shortstop. What a pick. Javi starts an absolutely ridiculous double play. That is insane.
That's the best play I've ever seen. What just happened? Oh my. Wow. He's just out there having fun playing baseball.
With Bonesaw, remember? And that's where it originated from, and that's what the Tigers do now for a double.
Well, he's about to celebrate scoring a run. Javi Baez with a blistering line drive up the third base line. An RBI double, and Detroit is back up by 2.
Yeah, you're right. You just saw the bone saw from Javi Baez. He gets a pitch, slider that stays inside Coils' swing. Right past Willie Castro.
Third base, beautiful dive. Baez got it. Great reaction by Javi, and Skubal quickly out of the first.
Yeah, and he knew who was running. Look at him just come up and just throw a nice little lob over. Perfect.
Young does not really have a slider that he can get him to chase. Base hit into left center. Dingler will score. Sweeney to third. Baez heading to second. Throw not in time. Tigers take a 1-0 lead in the second.
Dan, you called it. He doesn't have a breaking ball he can get him out with. He goes down away with the cutter, and Javi stays right on it, right through it. Knows that Mullins doesn't have the best arm in center, and Javi stretches it. Makes it pretty easy. Lots of dirty Tigers today. Look at that. He's dirty.
Ball 1 to Baez. Javi left field. That's fair. All the way to the wall. Start the carousel. Joey Cora. 1 home. Here's number 2. It's a Tigers lead on this beautiful Sunday.
Uncle Charlie curveball, and Baez has been clutch lately. Couple 2-out ribbies. But see how he stays back on the ball. He sees it. He's not trying to get out in front of it.
Carpenter, Green, and Keith are on. Baez at the plate. Oh, it stayed up. Baez hits it high in the air, deep left field to the wall. It is gone! A Javi Baez grand slam on a high breaking ball, and the Tigers have blown the door off.
He knew it was going to be a slider, and this one stayed up. Even though it's away, you can see Javi leaning out over the plate with his body. Lift and separate.
Javi gives it a ride. Way back, left field. It is gone! His OPS gets some points. We're tied. That swing was vintage Javi Baez. It's a couple sections over. There's a long fly ball. Center field, Baez tailing it back. He's at the wall. Oh, don't do it to him, Javi! He used to be a shortstop. Now he's a dazzling outfielder. Here goes Young. That ball is blasted. Javi Baez one more time. Yes, he did. 3 straight games with a homer. Who is this guy?
What is happening?
He's center fielder, Javi Baez. That's who he is.
That's a quick way to put up 4 runs. In the big leagues, it can happen really fast, Jason.
Great. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it.
Javi up the middle. That's through. It's a base hit. Javi Baez down in the count. Creates 2 runs. It's 3-2.
Excellent.
We're going to keep Jack around a little longer. They keep doing this. Huh?
This is great.
Javi made his debut in this ballpark. That's up the middle again. Javi Baez strikes. The Tigers will tie the game. 4 knocked in for Javi. It's the 4th inning. Done to the baseball gods.
Now it's foul. That's crazy. Yep.
Javi into center field. His 3rd hit of the night. Run number 13.
Great another example of him, of a Tigers hitter staying through his legs. Listen.
Javi in the air, left field side. Did he? Yes, he did! The year of Javi continues. Eat it up.
He got the slider and he didn't miss it.
This is a rejuvenation like we have not seen in a long time.
I can't get enough of Javi. He's doing it everywhere, man. The confidence with which he's playing at right now is the Javi that everybody remembered.
Javi Baez homered earlier. First one in the air, deep left field again. Yes, Tigers win. Javi is unstoppable.
The fans go nuts. What a night in Detroit. This is almost the same pitch he hit for a 3-run homer earlier in the game. Slock it out to left.
It wasn't a mystery where that ball was going to end up. He knew it on contact, Dirks.
There is a special thing happening in Detroit right now.
In the air, right center field toward the alleyway. Baez, yes, sir! He got another one, and it's a double play possibility. The throw is there. It's 2, and it's Javi Baez, professional center fielder, striking again.
My goodness, what a play. What a dive. Look at this, fully stretched out. But how about the throw to first base? One hop directly to Spencer Torkelson. Double play.
So here's Baez after a brilliant defensive play in the 2nd inning. He is 0 for 3 at the plate. Javi lights it up way back to left field. The year of Javi keeps going. That ball was annihilated.
I love this when he has a little sunflower seed, opens it up, spits the little shell out. Look at this. Just watching it, and then, boop, I'm done.
That's a commercial waiting to happen.
First pitch.
That ball's tagged to left field by Baez, down into left, a base hit. Here comes Keith around 3rd. He's on his way home to score. It's another run for the Tigers, and it's Javi again late in the
Hands at it.
0-2 coming. On the ground, smoke past the dive of Maedroff. Javi on 2 strikes has an RBI single. Tigers go 1st to 3rd again. It is 4-0.
Capper up the middle and a diving stop by Baez from his knees. Another incredible play by this Tigers infield as Maedroff will score the first run for the Sox.
For a guy that's playing a whole lot of center field these days.
Here comes 98. See if he can hit it. Rolled up the middle. Sliding stop. On one knee. A terrific play by Baez. Cubs fans have seen that.
And whenever you're sliding, he doesn't even have time to get on his feet. El Najo has always been just a magician with his glove. And he's so athletic. He can do things like scoops. Like, that's pretty good.
But also, you've gotten the other team's closer in the game in day 2 of the series, and maybe you affect him. As that's a jumping grab by Javi. Cub fans know that very well.
I don't know how to spell athletic, but I can see it. Look at that guy. It's one thing to jump that high. It's another thing to reach that high. And then a whole different thing to actually catch the ball that high.
Javi, right field, base hit. Wenzel's on his way home, and the Tigers have, just like that, retaken the lead behind Javi Baez.
Much more control, just kind of going with it and shooting it into right. Look at that, was a much more controlled swing by Javi. Normally you see him just come out of his shoes on a pitch like that, especially.
Javi Baez charges this up deep left field. You like solo home runs? It's gone! A 3rd one tonight for the Tigers. Through the mist.
Who says you need lots of base runners to score lots of runs? When the off speed hangs up a little bit there, Jason, that's the one when a guy misses, you always go, ah. How did he miss that? Well, guess what? Javi didn't miss that one. Working.
Up the middle, trickling through. The dewy grass cannot contain that bid from Baez, who shows up at second base.
You know how you get two on a base hit up the middle? You get out of the box and you get after it. Watch right here. He realizes all of a sudden, hey, I got a real shot at this.
So, 10 years of service time officially for Javi Baez, an enormous milestone for any major league player. And he's got a base hit for himself, too. There goes Zach tearing around second base. He keeps his feet this time.
Attaboy, Javi.
As Javi powers this ball, left center field, way back there, and up and over the top. What a bounce on his 10-year service time day. Fortune smiles on Javi Baez. Javi leans into this one, in the air, left field, he did it again! 10 years of memories, and let's hope a lot more. Just mark it on the calendar. June 17th is Javi Baez Day.
Big players play on big stages, Jason, and big players also get hit with sunflower seeds in the dugout. Loving every minute of it. That one did not hit the top of the wall.
To Carlos Hernandez, and a ground ball off the mound. Javi picks it up, spins it to first. Torque does gymnastics. Pretzel Torque. Oh, doctor.
Pick it up, toss it. Torque's got it.
One of them happened when they had multiple All-Star games in the same season. Javi, oh, that's smooth. He is a walking sports car.
Oh, while chewing gum with a smile on his face, a nice sliding grab. Look how quickly he gets up. Do you notice the demeanor? How calm, how smooth, how collected. Javi plays with such confidence. He knows where his body's at in space.
Stick and kind of got him untracked last year. This one was a beaut. And this is golf down the right field side toward the corner. It goes, and it's down on the ground. Lowe couldn't make the catch. Let's go for 3 bases. Javi Baez is there. Oh boy, Javi saw it, and he annihilated it. The reception at Comerica Park for All-Star Javi Baez.
How much fun is this guy having?
You can't hang him a breaking ball right now.
No. This is an 0-2 pitch right here, and if you know anything about baseball, usually 0-2, you don't want to throw it there. But pitchers do make mistakes, and when they do, you have to make them pay, and that's exactly what Javi did right there.
Ground ball to shortstop. Javi go to town. Javi Baez got his man.
That's a backhand slide, turn and throw the ball real hard. Can't teach that one, Jason. I mean, this is why this guy has been a very, very good baseball player for a lot of years in the MLB. He can do things on a baseball diamond no other human can.
2-2. Line to left. Javi drops it in all the way to the wall. Parker's long strides to third. He's on his way home. They missed the cut man, and he's safe. It's an RBI double. There's some cushion at 4-0 for the Tigers.
How fun is it to be able to see Parker Meadows get out and use those legs and the speed?
Sprinkled in a couple of changeups. Javi does sting this to center field. It's an RBI. Dingler wants third, and the fastest catcher in the West does go first to third.
Well, Javi had a good.
This Phillies team has not been a great defensive team. Javi Baez trying to make him pay, and he does. A torpedo out of here. Immediate impact. One weekend back in 2018, Javi Baez showed up here and homered off of Nick Pivetta and Aaron Nola. And now today, he's got one in Zach Wheeler's book for a 4-0 Tigers advantage. 2-2. On the ground, that is fair, hugging the line. Here comes McKinstry. Dingler gets waved in by Joey Cora. Javi headlong for third. He's in there.
Another 2 big runs. What an answer back. Javi sees that right in front of him.
In his first at-bat. Change up. Will a pop fly? Will it drop? It will. And 2 runs will score. How about that? Javi Baez went down, blooped the changeup over the infield. Tigers take a 3-1 lead here in the second.
Well, he did. He tried to throw that cutting changeup down and away. And Javi he knows how to swing at that pitch on that outside part of the plate right off the end of the bat.
Field line. Keith, 3 pitches later, brought him home to tie the game. Fair off of third base down the line. Everything going the Tigers' way. Dingler in. McKinstry coming home. Throw to the plate. Got him. A double off of.
With 1 out, Dingler at third. That gets through the drawn-in infield. Javi Baez drives in run number 6. That's the gambit for Joe Espada.
Alvarez back very soon.
Oh, on 2 strikes. Javi shortens up. Dingler chugs home. He is there. It's an extra base for Baez as the throw goes through, and Javi.
There's Frazier up the middle. It is caught by a sliding Baez. And a sigh of relief from Casey Mize. 1 gone in the 6th.
Well, for me, Javi Baez has already made 2 outstanding plays. He has to replace his divot. This was a shortstop. And for Javi, really first year, spending a lot of time in center field, he looks like a natural center fielder. Some guys that are they're ball hawks.
Lifted to right center field. It's a long run for Baez, and he is there. Javi slides into position. Suave from Javi.
Javi shows off some sprint speed to make the closing arrangements with the little slide catch. And that's something that he's never trained in his life, Jason. Never done much of until this year. And he can just do it.
McNeil's like, huh?
Did he catch that?
But it's 1 fewer chance for him to roam the bases free. Here's a line drive. Shortstop and caught. Javi Baez goes up to steal it for a 1-2-3 inning. Javi has bounced.
Just perfectly positioned right there. 1 step to the left. Let's go hit.
See if he can finish on a high note. Hit a ball hard somewhere. 1 out in the 9th. Deep to right center. Bellinger is going to run out of room. It's off the wall. Wow. That's going to kick to straightaway center, and Baez will scoot over to third. Just missed hitting a home run. Javi Baez drills it to the right center field gap. His first hit of the night.
By a large chunk.
There's a ground ball. It's through the right side. Javi returns to the lineup. He has an RBI single, and the Tigers own a 3-0 lead in the 2nd inning.
Good to see Javi back in full swing right out.
Another 0-2. Baez, ground ball, base hit into right field. Ibanez will score. They will hold Dingler at third. It's an RBI single for Baez, and the Tigers strike first.
He had a lot of pitches with 2 strikes. Got the fastball, got the head out. 2nd hit for Baez on the right side, and that's a huge one.
Hamilton's really having a tough year and had a pretty solid debut last year. Little pop fly. Whoa! Oh, man! That did not have a chance of being caught until Javi Baez flew through the air.
Sometimes it takes superhuman effort to try to make it to the postseason. Do it, Javi. Check out this play. Javi's way up the middle. This is a base hit. It's going to score a run. Full extension layout. Sunglasses go flying. Super Javi.
I can't get enough of it. Saved a run.
On Baez trying to drive in that run at third. There's a high fly ball. Left field. Duran looks up. This ball is out of here. Crushed by Javi Baez for a Tigers lead.
Made the huge play last night. Gets the breaking ball down. He's watching it. He knows, okay, I hit it plenty far enough. Get up, baseball. He's willing that ball to go over that huge green monster out in left field.
Bounding ball, base hit. That's the diving second baseman, Brian Rocchio. And Baez is aboard the more pleasant last day of September here in Northeast Ohio. The temperature in the mid-70s. And Javi Baez has a base hit. Javier with 2 singles to the opposite field. Green at third, Dingler now at second, and McKinstry aboard at first. Baez grounded to third his first time up. Hit hard up the middle and a base hit. Green has scored. Dingler's coming around. The throw goes to third, safe. And the Tigers take a 2-1 lead. Safe there, Baez winds up at second base. There's the tag and deemed that it happened just before the second run crossed the plate. What a huge turn of events. That safety squeeze bunt by McKinstry, but the run was charged to Williams. Ground ball, base hit, another hit for Baez. His second today. I'm out. Baez hits a fly ball, well hit to left, and that's off the wall. Played by Kwan. He fires towards second. Not in time. What a series for Baez.
The Mets and with the Tigers for the last 4 years. Hits one hard towards center. Coming on is Rodriguez, and that will drop in front of him for a base hit. Just the second Detroit Tiger hit of the night, and it's a 2-out single for Baez. Proponent of the Florida man. Here's Baez. Sends one out towards right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Robles, who's got a great arm, is going to fire it in. That ball gets through the cutoff, and Raleigh had to slide up the third base line to make sure he blocked that ball, keeping Baez at first base and preventing any advancement from Dingler. Runner at second, the 2-2. Back up the middle, a base hit. Javon Jones will score. Baez halfway between first and second. He'll go back with an RBI single to tie game 4. Detroit has life. It's 3-3.
And four for their last 4 with runners in scoring position. 2 for 2 to end the ninth last night, and then 2 for 2 here today. This is the offense that we have as Tigers fans and everyone else has been waiting to see. And here, in the 5th inning, all of a sudden, it's come to life. No energy, nothing. No, the one homer by Carpenter really was the only life that they had shown, and then all of a sudden, a 5 spot real quick. And now 2 more.
Baez, first playoff home run in 8 years, has put Detroit on top by 4.
Hanging breaking ball. And Javi Baez, we've mentioned it all series, has been under control, and that was a real homer. That went into the old stadium, the old fence, but wow.
A 7-run, 2-inning explosion by Detroit's offense.
He gives Javi Baez a chance to drive in another one.
Bouncing ball to Suarez. Nice sling to second for 1, and safe at first is Baez. And McKinstry, because of that earlier base running play, is able to score as Baez beats out the potential double play ball.
If you ever want to see how fast somebody is, you ever want to see a guy's best time down the line, first and third and 1 out, and they hit a ball that could possibly be a double play or an RBI.
On Skubal, and then Garver with a sac fly. That's the only run. Javi Baez, first pitch swinging and a base hit towards left center field. Over to cut it off is Rodriguez. Baez is looking for 2. Play at second. He's safe. Three-two pitch. On the ground, 2 short. Baez to second for 1. Relay to first is in time. Another double play. More clutch defense in the extra innings. Punch after punch. Blow after blow. Traded by Detroit and Seattle. And this game is headed to the 14th inning. Game 5 in the Pacific Northwest.